Welcome to the Lumiere channel. Welcome to Damn Near Daily Love Readings, where we're releasing a video damn near daily for a bit. There was a video yesterday. There's going to be a video tomorrow. You have an entire month of videos to catch up on, so go ahead and do that after this video. Because in this video, we're going to be asking the tough question of, have you met your future spouse yet? That's the question. Have you met your future spouse yet? Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. Timestamps are in the description box below, baby. I'm going to see you in your pile, and let's see what we can see. Okay? All right. See you in your pile. Hey, pile 2 all. Have you met your future spouse yet? Let's find out. Okay. You got some really interesting cards. Don't ask me why I'm using the tarot of sexual magic for this. I really just wanted to use this deck. I almost used the Casanova deck. That would have been entirely too much. Oh my god. Anyway, you have the 10 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords in reverse, and the 8 of Wands. I'm really afraid to say the answer to this one. You just might have. Okay, you just might have met your future spouse. Now, there's something here about someone who has not, and they're asking, is the next person I'm gonna meet my future spouse? And they might be, right? There's someone that you're thinking of or dreaming of, fantasizing about. You're having a lot of, like, I was gonna say wet dreams. Yeah, sure. Maybe like daydreams about them, fantasies with them featuring. Maybe you've been catering to your body when you think of them, or just, you know, vibey in that way. And I feel like your vibes are pulling in your future spouse. So yeah, I'm gonna say yes. I don't know your story. I don't know your deal. I don't know what you're going through, moving through right now, but it's giving all sorts of yeses. And I think you might know that. I mean, I don't know what else to say here. Like, I'm just seeing a lot of eyes closed. So I don't know if you're actually with this person. The cards here are so positive. I'm just like, but are they with them though? Like, huh? Y'all sneaking off, you know? Like, it's just very you-centric or them-centric. Like, something's going on where maybe this person lives in your head. Maybe this person lives in your heart. Maybe it's the person that you're thinking of and that you daydream about, that you fantasize about, that you're something. Like, maybe that is your future spouse. I'm not trying to, like, I don't know. I hope you can manage yourself in that. But yeah, there's something about that. And, you know, Mary, I was going to say there's something about Mary, but, you know, there's something here about your envisionments. If it's not about somebody who you're envisioning, you might be envisioning the person that you're with to enter into the person that you see in your head. And you might be wondering, can they be this person? Can they be the one for me? Because the person that is showing up is not giving that fully. So there's something about that for somebody. I don't know. But I'm seeing that they can. Just almost like hold true to the vision that you have of them. Hold that. Don't go down to where they are. Hold the vision of who they can be, who you envision. And they will elevate to that. Y'all could be in separation or something, but the flame is still lit. You could be having memories about this person. Okay? You two may have had some really sweet private moments. But it's just, there's just something here about, I don't know why I want to say this person, like, wants to eat you, or like you want this person to eat you. Wait, do you want to eat? No. There's something like you want this person to have you in their mouth. Now, obviously, oh no. I was gonna say I would only get those messages from this deck, but that's not entirely true. That's not entirely true. There's something here where you want to be food. Now, I'm not saying cannibalistically, but like you want this person to have you in their mouth. Yeah. And maybe you want to have them in your mouth too, but I should use the Casanova for clarification. Yeah. Let's see a little bit more. Spirit, anything else you want to tell us about this? Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh my God. Oh my God. And the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The Casanova Tarot is just wild for no reason. Just because it can. Just because it can. And it does what it needs to do. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, money could be a thing here. Stability could be a factor here. I just feel like the Four of Pentacles is telling a story that things may not be as stable as they need to be between the two of you. And it could be to do with money, finances, or even just in addition to, or also the stability between you two. The foundations between you two are rocky. I just said that. What's another thing? Somebody could be unwell at this time. Doesn't have to be major illness. In fact, I'm not really seeing major illness. I'm seeing like a snafu. Something that's like, ugh. It's annoying. It lasts like a week, you know, like a cold. By Monday to Monday, by the next Monday, you're going to be fine, you know, for the most part, recovering. At least my colds run through me pretty quickly. When I even catch them, because I don't get sick that often. But there's something here with this Four of Pentacles where you know the truth and you just need to hold to that truth. I just don't like saying that because sometimes people are like, how long are you going to really hold for? You know, if it's been like years, baby, let them go. Like, you need to move with your life and like find somebody who's real in reality, who you can actually be with. But I'm seeing that something in reality here is not working. With the Queen of Cups in the upright, I think hold true to your desires. And either this person will rise or someone better will. But are they your future spouse, right? That's the question we're asking. Have you met them? Yes. Is it the person that you're thinking of? Yeah, very well could be. But in any case, you have met this person. There's like, but have you? Oh my God. But have you? Are you fantasizing, looking at somebody being like, is that them? Is that them? Anyway, your intuition is leading you somewhere, babe. It's leading you somewhere. All right. It's taking you somewhere to a risk-taking activity. So, I was here yesterday. I'd love to see you here tomorrow with me. We're in the home stretch of damn near daily love readings. Keep it locked. Keep me company as we close, please. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Keep your light on and good luck. Pile 3. Have you met your future spouse? Have you met them? Let's find out. Oh my goodness. My goodness. King of Pentacles, the World, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Empress. Yes. Like, hello? Yes. But y'all may not be talking. I hate this for you. I hate that. Y'all may be shy around each other. Someone is shy here. Someone is hiding here. Someone is scared here. Someone is scared. Okay. Someone is jittered. Okay. Someone doesn't know how to approach. Someone is afraid to approach. I don't know why with the world and the king, it's giving me like new energy. Could be. I mean, the pages here, that's pretty new. This deck has a lot of buff people in it, like cut, shredded people, okay? So I just be remiss to say like, oh, they're shredded, or like you have a great body. The Empress is here, so maybe I can say that, okay? This person is attractive. They find you attractive, or they will. You've got a great body. They've got a great body. You two admire each other's bodies. You two want to go the distance with each other. It's just the Page of Swords is in the reverse, and I don't quite like that. I feel like there's some missteps or something between the two of you. Lack of communication, hiding a little bit, perhaps even intimidation. Or it could be just pedestalizing, right? Just putting people on a pedestal, which is, not bad. Very attractive energies here. And stability. Look, I see the King of Pentacles. I put respect on that. The Worlds, that's the end of that cycle. Y'all feel like this is it. That's the ring. That's from one phase into the next. You go from being single to being a spouse. The government recognizes that. Boyfriend, girlfriend, that don't matter. Girlfriend, that don't matter. You crossing over into civil unions now. You got some rights. Okay. You can't testify in court. Okay. It's real. Crossing over from one state of being to the next. The world is real. Have you met your future spouse? Yeah. And it's the person that's either hiding or you're hiding from. It's the person that's really attractive, or they find you really attractive. There's intimidation here. Not that someone is purposely intimidating someone. It could be. Someone could be purposely intimidating someone, but but someone is very much laid back. And the other wants to approach, but they're scared. I'm hearing my lip gloss is popping in my head. What you know about me? What you know about me? This could be new. Or you don't know enough about each other, but you do know that there's something. Like you two resonate with each other. This feels mutual, but one of you, oh, that's really deep. This feels mutual, but one of you feels they know more than the other, that they feel more than the other. And when I say one of you, I mean both of you. I feel like you know more about them, intuitively. There's nothing intuitive here. King of Pentacles, no, but the World, not really. Pages, not really. Empress, not really. But I'm picking up on somebody who thinks they know more about the other person than the other person thinks they know. So this other person could also be looking at you being like, oh man, or hiding, looking at you or whatever. And they're like, I know about that person. I know about pile number 3, the Lumi. I know that they're blah, 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 blah. And you're looking at them and like, I know that they're blah, 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 blah. Not that I know they're my future XYZ, but like, I know things about them. Like, I can tell that they're just this kind of person. And they're saying the same thing. Like, I can tell that they're just this kind of person. No. This is what I'm picking up on here. You both are on each other's minds. Now, I don't know if you've met this person. This reading has been really interesting because, like, It's giving peripheral. I mean, y'all ain't like talking, I don't think. Someone could be finishing up a cycle. Right? Like one of you could be finishing up a cycle in their life. And so that's why there's some hiding or not quite seeing fully. But you two don't know each other well. You're wild for that. I'm clarifying the Page of Swords in reverse using the Casanova Tarot. And so I definitely need to cover that. So in the Three of Cups is a threesome here. And so maybe that's something here. Maybe, you know, the thing that's being finished up is something else. Someone here could be still tied up with someone else, you know, in whatever way they are, but their eyes and attention are on you while they're still sort of maybe enjoying that person or removing themselves from that person slowly, or that situation slowly. Could be a person, could be a situation. We got 3 threes on the table. The Empress, your number, and the Three of Cups. Oh, the bottom of the deck is, who is this? 13. Queen of Swords. Could very well be a another person. But also could be the fact that they or you are aiming to cleave themselves from a situation that no longer yields benefits for them. Okay. Anything else you want to tell me about this? Have they met their future spouse and stuff? You have. This person could be somebody in your fun place. In your wait, I think this was in the reverse. I don't remember. I think it was in the reverse, but I flipped it out here, and guess who it is? The Emperor. So hello. Hello. Say hello to my big Emperor. This was in the reverse, but it feels so comfortable in the upright. I tell you what. You could know this person from a place that you enjoy, a place that you have fun. This could be somebody that you fraternize with or have fraternized with before. But for whatever reason, things may not be like that right now, or you two are still fresh and getting to know each other just now. 3 weeks, 3 months, something like that. In March, maybe. March could be relevant. Taurus could be relevant. Libra season could be relevant. I don't know what the world is here. So there's that. There's Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus again here. That's relevant. I haven't done this for any other sign, any other piles, but the Emperor is here, did I mention? And the Empress is here as well. So that's a match. The Emperor coming out in the reverse is someone is dismantling something still with that world, but also not fully ready to build. So there is some type of like distance or stall in this dynamic for sure. But you have met your future spouse. There's just maybe you're not seeing each other clearly. They're in your vicinity. They exist in your world. If they're the person you're checking up on, then cool. But we've got the King, we've got the Emperor and the Empress here. So, yeah. Okay. Pile 3. Giggity. Pile 3, this is part of Damn Near Daily Love Readings. You know, I was here yesterday, and I'm going to be here tomorrow. So just keep me company. Leave me a little nice comment. Keep going, Luce. I love that reading, if you did. If you didn't, just keep moving. Watch a different reading. Maybe that'll be more up your alley. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't be a stranger. Bye. Keep your light on, though, and good luck until then. Pile 1. Pile 1. Pile 1. Pile 1. Have you met your future spouse? Let's find out. Oh, pile 1. Oh my gosh, I didn't even... Okay, we're okay. I didn't even look at the energies. You have the Magician in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Your future spouse, you have not met them yet. They are still in tow. No. Your future spouse might still be tied up to somebody else or something else, okay? And so something I'm picking up from this pile, which I really wish this wasn't the case. I'm getting a no from this pile, okay? I'm getting a no. But I am also getting that if you have met somebody new, okay, or Spirit, why? Or even somebody that you've known for a while that has been with somebody else. They could be your future spouse, but they're not yet your future spouse. So you haven't yet met them. Now that's a really funky way to say it, but that's for somebody out there that's going to get that message, where this person isn't who they need to be called your future spouse. They're still forming. They're still tied up to someone else, something else, and they're not yet who they need to be. They're not cooked. They're not ready. Okay. For them to, they're not in the place yet for them to be your future spouse. That's for somebody out there. But for the majority of people here, I would still say you're manifesting someone in your world, and your manifestation has yet to happen. This could be the next sort of peoples that you meet have more of the vibe of your future spouse than people existing in your world right now. The people in your world right now that you're fraternizing with are missing something that your future spouse will have. And that is someone who fills in your gaps. Someone who is actually ready to be in a relationship. So your future spouse is going to be somebody who's in a lot more open of a situation to be in some type of dynamic and ready to build, as opposed to someone who you have to convince, or someone that you have to, beg, or someone that you have to give them so much time. Like, there might be some time here and there, especially with the Magician, or especially with the Page of Pentacles, but this person will be in a place to actually give. And so for that couple of people, or for that specific storyline where you have met somebody, it's a new type dynamic, and they're maybe tied to something else, they're not who they need to be yet. They're not ready. They're not available, etc., etc. But for everybody else, it's almost like the next person, someone who's a lot more aligned with you. And I think that. You can tell, like, if you got to try too hard, if you got to ask too many questions, they're not it. And you're missing something. I don't want to say that, but you really are. You're missing something. And once you get that thing, you'll I'm just trying to wonder if you're missing something, or yeah, I think you are, Paul One. I'm sorry to say, you're missing something. In that, in your attractants, the people that you're attracting, you're missing a cue. So look at the people that you've been attracting, if you have been attracting them, and like, what is the common denominator? Are they available to you? Are they unavailable to you? Are they tied up with something else? Do they have other garbage going on? Other stuff going on? And it's like, why are these the people that are being attracted to you? That's your sign. Why is that a safe energy for you to be involved with? Someone where you have to like earn their love, where you have to work for them, where you have to prove yourself, where you have to convince and cajole, and I'm better than this person, I'm better than that person. Like, why do you believe that that's the love that you want? Why is that the love that you want? Because that's what you keep sort of like attracting. Now, it could be for some of you that maybe you've been through that and you're realizing that, oh, it's different. It's now like you're in a state where you're at the end of this tail end, but the thing you're missing is something that is being shown to you in your world. And for some of you, once you sort of course correct that in yourself, this is a no. Like, this is such a no, but tell me why I'm getting like some yes here, where there's someone who's half cooked in your world. And in this example, it's almost like you're half cooked, and because you're half cooked, they are half cooked. And so once you're cooked, the person for you will show up. But I feel, again, for the majority of you, it's like you are, you know, there's this person you're checking on specifically may not be it, but this thing where it's like once you sort of like die to yourself and go, I don't want to, like, I met somebody and I think this person could really be it for me, but they're doing the thing that I don't like. They're not blah, 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 or they are blah, 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 and I don't like that. And even though I really like this person, da, 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 I'm going to choose, like, I want what I want. And from a place of power, not like a place of like, I'm better than everyone, and so I'm gonna, like, whatever, all roads lead to whatever. But there's something about that where, like, once you reclaim all of you in some way, things change and you take the risk and you find someone that makes sense for you, or this situation shapes up. But anyway, yeah, I'm saying no if you're asking about a specific person, but also those other stories matter. Spirit, you want to clarify this? Have they met their future spouse? I really should have, this is the deck that you really got to watch out for. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. Let's pull another one. Yeah, giving and receiving is something that Spirit is calling for those of you in that last thing where you're kind of like half cooked. I think for some of you, oh no, for some of you, maybe even for just like the majority of you. And then we have the stars. Yeah, oh, that's sweet. It's like you have the emotion, you have the passion for someone, or they have the emotion for you, they have the passion for you. You have the thoughts of them and the connection there, but practically it's not happening. Practically, maybe they're tied up with someone else or something else. Practically, maybe they have their own demons they're working through. Practically, they're not giving to you what you are giving to them, the energy and resources of time and etc. that you're giving to them. And like it, like Spirit basically saying like, have you met your person? No. And you'll know, because are they giving you the tangible thing? Is there an equal exchange between the two of you? And that could be that missing piece that you're missing, the fundamental thing of like, you can have feelings, you can have thoughts, you can have synchronistic numbers and blah, 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 blah. You can have all these things, but in reality, is it happening? Yes or no? In reality, are they showing up for you in the way that you're showing up for them? Yes or no? It's simple. If it's a yes, cool. If it's a no, that tells you something. Choose the path that aligns you with giving to being given equally, whatever that looks like. Matching effort. And if anything, when you do that for you, when you put the focus on you, then you're no longer half cooked. You then start taking that risk of choosing yourself, which is a risk, planting the seed in yourself and attracting somebody who will. And again, I keep wanting to say it could be a person in your world who then, you know, whatever, or the next person that you meet, or one of the next few people that you meet as you navigate this path of giving to yourself, honoring yourself in time, resources, and energy first, so that the world can go, got it, they're ready. Something else. Have they met the person, their future spouse? The Hermit. This is, you know, giving to yourself in the Star. So for some of you, it is focusing on like your healing if you're half cooked. Okay. And for others of you, or the same crew, really, it's focusing on like what lights you up and putting yourself on the throne, as opposed to someone else that, and it's difficult because they feel good, they look good, they sound good, there is a connection there, there's something there, but in reality, the physical fundamentals of it, it's not giving what it needs to give, or even like the energy exchange is not the same, right? Maybe you're putting in a lot more energy, you're watching readings, you're doing your hair, you're doing your nails, you're doing your beard, you're doing this and this and this. Like, you're doing all this effort, you're talking about them, you're trying to be present, and it's like, what are they doing? And like being in an energy where that is being matched and you're also matching yourself so another can. I don't know who that message is for, babe, but that is what I have for you, Pal 1. Pal 1 is about, once again, looking out for number 1, which is you. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, there will be another reading. There was definitely a reading yesterday. Did you watch that? Go catch up if you didn't, and then come back here, or go to another one and come tomorrow, because I'm going to be here tomorrow. Damn near daily. Hello. We're still out here. See you tomorrow. Keep your light on. Good luck. Bye-bye. Pile 4. Pile 4. Babe, have you met your future spouse? Have you? If you had the chance to change your fate, would you? Knight of Swords in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. 8 of Swords. Page of Cups. Let's go one more. There's a lot of people here. Not even just like the kings and pages and knights and the like, but just a lot of people in the images. A lot of extra figures. Who are you? Okay. And this is the Page of Wands. Yet another person. Another person. In reverse. Yeah. This is giving me my initial response to this question for you, Paul 4. The answer feels like a no. I feel like you're in the wrong places. You're not in the right places yet. You're not focusing in the right places yet where your future spouse is or where y'all are going to meet. You're close, but not quite. You got to push it a little bit more. You got to get out. Get out the house. Get out. Get online or something. Get on some app or a different app. Go to some places. Get somewhere. Go take a dance class. Go do something elsewhere. Because you might be living in fantasy, but Spirit wants you to have a real life fantasy in your real world. And your person, your future spouse, is not in the places that you're at. They're not around. For some of you, I'm going to say tap into your hobbies in more group settings, or tap into your hobbies. Do things that make you light up, that make you feel good, but also go where you think your future spouse would go. Like, that also feels good to you. So I'm not saying go to a basketball game and you freaking hate basketball. You could do that. As soon as I said that, Spirit was like, well, but actually I'm kind of seeing going to places alone. Not necessarily going with the crew, going with the homies and the squad, but going to places alone so that you are forced to engage and people are able to engage with you, and that you can enter your more curious and delightful nature alone, as opposed to resort or whatever yourself back into who you are in a group setting, right? If you're hanging out with people out in public, like you're hanging out with them, you're not really looking around and making yourself available or exuding that energy to some degree. Wow, that's long hair. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing here. Get out. Get out. If you're someone who stays at home all the time, get out. Get out. Enjoy a hobby. There's some hobby, or obviously I'm using the sexual magic tarot, so I'm gonna say there's some hobby or a kink, I don't know, girl, I call it ready girl, that you're into, that you gotta like get into, you know? And okay, if you're gonna be online, fine, fraternize with people online, start talking to people online. It doesn't have to be on a dating site. It could be in relation to your hobby, right? Maybe there's a Facebook group for it, or some type of Discord forum for it, or whatever. Fine, whatever. I know somebody who met their partner on that because of a hobby that they were interested in. Okay? These things happen. It could even be a place that you're at. Just like take your headphones out, actually engage with the environment that you're in. But break the norm, shake up your norm. All right. Can we get a little more information? Have they met their future spouse? You have not. Did I say that? You have not. I can't even say, well, maybe they're in those shades. No, you haven't met anybody. Go meet people. Lewis, I meet a lot of people. I go out. Then I think you gotta try different places. Don't go out with your friends too much. Try to go out by yourself to places. Okay, make it something that you're into, a hobby, or what kind of hobbies would you like your person to be into, or when you envision them being into something, what would it be? What are those things? Maybe try those things out. But also feed yourself, right? And explore your own hobbies. Queen of Wands. Get dolled up, sweetie. So many people. There's so many people. My God. If your spouse is attractive, travel. You may not need to travel. It's so funny. You may not need to go far. Like you may, like, let's say you're someone who's looking for, I don't know what, this could be same sex. If you're looking for like, you're not going to meet this person. You're not going to meet this person in your usual haunts. By that, I mean where you're looking. You're going to meet this person more likely closer to home. So if you're someone who's like, oh, I know that I'm going to meet more people, like what I'm looking for. It's so funny. I'm going to meet more people that I'm looking for in the city. And I live in not the city. I got to go to the city. And I'm not going to tell you no. Okay? But in the specific example that I'm picking up on here, it's like your person is closer than you think. They exist in your area. Okay? Like they're not that far. They exist in your area. And this is so true because even in my own world, this is a real thing. They exist in your area. Now, could your future spouse be around you? Yeah, they could. It's just there's too many people, too much looking, too much going on that you can't see them. They're like right behind you. Okay? They're around. And you're focused elsewhere. And they're right there. But you ain't seen them. Because you blindfolded. Tell me more. Tell me more actually about their future spouse. Because I want to turn this around. 10 of Pentacles. I want to turn this around. 10 of Pentacles in reverse is how it came out. But I'm going to keep it like this. Oh, no, it wants to be like that. Okay. We got 10 of Pentacles. Okay. We got, who is this? Who is this? XIV? Ah! Who is that? 14. Is this Temperance? I think it's Temperance. This deck is so racy for no reason. Like, why would someone be doing that? Any hoozles, honestly, your future spouse could be otherwise entangled. Just, yeah. There's just so many people here. Like, what's happening? There's so many people. And the only people who are upright are the Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands. I tasted a brownie in my mouth and I feel like I should go for it. But I have already broken my caloric budget today by a lot. So I think I'll have the brownie tomorrow. Life can be a little bit hard sometimes. 10 of Pentacles in reverse is showing an image where two people are meeting. But it being in the reverse shows that you may not have met this person or really like clocked them. Y'all haven't clocked each other, but I'm seeing enchanté. Like this person is around you or will be around you. Maybe they've moved. You'll be moving. I don't know, baby girl. I call everybody girl. But open your eyes, do a little bit more in your world. Tell me more about this person's future spouse. This person is going to be attractive, but it's like, even if they're attractive, you may not even see them. 10 of Wands. This is 10 of Wands. Yeah. Everybody, so many people. Number 1, number 2. All them folks got blindfolds on. This person is around you, but someone has to walk away from something, to let go of something. They really could be with someone else at this time or engaged elsewhere. And so, you know, there's no hurry for you to blah, blah, blah. But definitely, you know, if you enjoy yourself more, or could they be with somebody? Maybe, yeah. But they could maybe also be just like dating. You know, they're around. Or have someone in their heart. Yeah, maybe that's the case too. Recovering from love lost, but they're cute. They're good looking. You're good looking. You two are going to be good looking together. It's going to be really cute when you meet. And it's going to be like tee hee hee, shy guys. Oh my God. It's going to be so cute. How for? What was this reading giving? I think it'll be really, really sweet when you two meet. Like, it's going to be butterflies. Butterflies and mutual. It will be a mutual cute. I love that for you. Okay, Paul 4? Okay. So, Paul 4, I wish you everything. I really do. Keep your light on. I will see you tomorrow because we're doing damn near daily love readings. And I did one yesterday. Go watch it. I'm going to be here tomorrow. Keep me company. Okay.